Oh, we got a Matthew Mercer.
Oh,
okay.
we got our buddy. All right, guys.
I'm just gonna pause, everybody. I don't think it'll let me pause. There we go. Okay. All right, give me a minute, just a second to mute this. Admit. Look at you. You look so...
Hi.
So you're muted right now. I'm gonna set everything up so that everybody can see you like in your glory and not me like.
I'm not. I know.
It's been 84 years. Yeah. I know that'll eventually get old.
It won't.
It won't.
It's okay. It's okay. How are you?
Actually, I have a funny story about that, but I'll save it for another time. It's like immediately we're like, okay, let's start talking about like the okay. We're here for Matthew.
I know the chat is very excited, Matt. They already know
you are
here.
A giant head right now. Originally we had like the tiny boxes in the corner, but then like we had Adam on and everybody was just like, let's see his face. So now you are
He's very
here. Can everybody hear? Matt, go ahead and say something.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh. Okay. There's 273 viewers and they're all here wanting hello, Marshall. The eyebrows. Oh my god, his face is so good. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you, somebody tweeted at me on Twitter and was like, can you tell Matt Mercer his hair is so beautiful?
Oh, dear.
It is beautiful.
Oh,
you've always had
you.
very nice hair. Okay,
Way too long right now.
So, everybody? Matt Mercer?
I feel like we need to just spoil the beans just really quickly to the chat. The three of us have all been friends for a very long time. So if we derail, I apologize. I just want to put that disclaimer.
We'll try to keep this to core because I think I'm going to put on my Final Fantasy 15 hat and be like the voice of reason. Not the voice of reason. There's no reason here.
It's not a reason.
But I think... I don't know how you feel. Maybe it feels like maybe Core gets left out of the conversation sometimes because he's not one of the bros. Oh, there we go. Your face looks fantastic with that lighting.
Figuring it out.
That's fine.
We have the technology, guys. It's fine.
But I actually do think that there's quite a strong, significant vocal part of the fandom that really connected with Core. Like, I think everybody like connects with the character. The bros, obviously. Like, I'm wearing my Ignis shirt because I'm an Ignis fangirl, but.
Respect.
Well, but Core, he plays a different role than the other guys. He plays like sort of a mentor role, and then he gets brought back in during the Royal Edition, and then he like his significance like really expands. And so, people down.
The chat is like going off about Core being best dad.
Best dad Core.
Oh, I appreciate that. I agree.
They're loving the connection that he had with Gladiolus from the DLC. Actually, let's kind of talk about that. So, like, the DLC happened. Oh no, we're not.
Really quickly. No, we are going to talk about that. Somebody's phone's popping. I have a photo.
Oh.
I told everybody I was going to show this photo. I dug up this photo. Actually, I found this photo. One of the donation incentives was like post embarrassing photos of myself, and so I went through all of my photos from like 2000 to like 2007, and I like scoured. All of my cosplay photos and everything. And I found the picture. It was the very first picture I ever took of you. I was like at Anime Expo 2004. Yeah. Everybody knows Matt cosplays, right? Or he used to cosplay before he was so here you see. I don't know, Matt. I don't know if you can see this the screen, but I don't know who this girl is, but I know this is Wayne, number 2, and then Mira, and then Matt. Yeah. So Matt there is on the end. This was taken, let's see, 16 years ago. Before Matt was, I think you had already started getting into voice acting at this point, but before you really exploded in popularity for your voice acting, like you were kind of a big name, big swagger cosplayer. But the best part about it was, so I'm going to go back to Matt so everybody can see your lovely face. The best part about, and I don't want to, I'm really good at fluffing people, like I just can't help it. Like, I don't want you to think this is coming from a disingenuous place, but the thing that like, we all admired you as a cosplayer, but then like when we talked to you, you were just like you were like the king of the nerds. Like you were so just on the same level as everybody else. Like
just a big nerd.
Total big freaking nerd. And you were the biggest Final Fantasy 7 fanboy. I don't like using fanboy because I feel like there's sort of a negative connotation. But back in the day, it wasn't a bad connotation. It was like
we were all like fans, and we all loved it together, and it was really fun. Like having all of those, like just genuine, like we all love the same thing, and we can all be excited about it together.
Okay, this is really embarrassing. So somebody says, Matt, I loved you in Promare. Matt, I did not know you were in Promare. I saw that movie like 3 times. Who?
Oh, no way.
Okay, but here's why it's embarrassing. I have a confession to make. I played all of Final Fantasy. Maybe I told you this when we were talking. I played all of Final Fantasy 15 and all of Episode Gladio before I saw the rolling credits in Episode Gladio and realized that you had been core this whole time. And I like to think that that has more to do with your range than my lack of recognition.
I knew because you posted it on Facebook. I think you posted it online, like you were so excited, and I was like, oh, and I was like rewinding in my mind to like. We were at Balboa Park 100 years ago, and you were dressed as Cloud, and like, well, you know, like, holy crap, he's in a Final Fantasy game, like, mind blowing. You know what I mean?
Cosplay.
That was super surreal for me too. And yeah, I think it's Gara. It's how it's pronounced. Is a character in Premiere.
Gara. Oh, okay. Wait, who was he? One of the 3 of along with oh god, I can't even remember the name. Like that fandom was like so hot for a hot second, and then like.
Yeah, he had kind of red hair, and he's kind of like this. Younger hothead, you know, it's associate to...
Totally, to the dude, the little dude. What's his name? Leo, yeah.
Leo, there it is,
Yes. I feel like we should let Matt speak. I'm sorry, Matt, we're just talking over you. We're so...
No, it's all good. I'm so
excited.
That's why I put that warning in the beginning. I'm like, I'm sorry. Everyone knows each other here, so I apologize.
Yeah.
But you're talking about getting that call for Final Fantasy 15. Like, what was that like? Tell us about that.
I grew up with Final Fantasy, like, since the first one. Like, I remember getting the first one for my birthday for the NES and going over to my friends' houses back when I mispronounced ogres as ogre, because, you know, language when you're a kid.
We all did that.
It's not ogre.
Yeah, ogre, you know. But, yeah, I've played every Final Fantasy, even back when you couldn't play 2 and 3, because they never really came out, like the Japanese 2 and 3. So you had to play, like, the English translation emulators on your PC, and then eventually they were released in the PlayStation collections, and then you're trying to like figure out which translation was better. Yeah, I'm super nerdy across the board with Final Fantasy to the point where I dressed like the characters with these wonderful people for many years once I became an adult. So that's what you do when you're an adult. You're like, I should make a career, or I should spend all my money dressing up as anime and video game characters. And you know what? It worked out fine for all of us.
It worked out great.
We all met each other.
Yeah.
You know, I think for a lot of people, I know that, like, some luck is involved. Obviously, talent is important. It's probably the number 1 most important thing, but luck is involved. But I also do think that people see you. Like, I follow a lot of people. I haven't watched Critical Role myself. We talked about that. But I follow a ton of people who do. And, like, I think you give people, like, a beacon in the sense that, like, oh, I don't have to change who I am to do what he does, you know? And I truly believe that you kind of blazed that trail, because Critical Role was just you guys playing Dungeons & Dragons like you always do, you know?
Yeah. No, that makes me happy to hear. That's what I want. Like, especially getting into the entertainment industry, which was its own scary endeavor. Sure. There's so much of a precedent and an idea that you have to construct a personality, that this is what sells, this is what people will want of you. And I never, ever wanted to be that. And even at the beginning, I was very cautious about telling other people in the industry about my deep-seated nerdery. And then the more I began to get comfortable, the more I realized other people were looking for people like me to make it okay. And I began to meet other people who grew up like us, who are hardcore gamers, and like, oh, okay, cool. You want to talk about some crazy, World of Warcraft stuff? And like,
totally.
And it just kind of gave permission. And for me, it's too much of a part of myself to not put out there. You know, people have said, like, don't you want to bury your cosplay past? I'm like, hell no. I'm super proud of that time. I met so many great people.
And your costumes were, they're like so good. Nothing to, it doesn't matter if your costumes were good or bad, but the fact that they were like movie level caliber. I remember, no. I remember seeing you and Sarah, who dressed as Aerith. Like, Sarah had the hair, like she used her real bangs, and I was just like, my little 18-year-old brain, like I couldn't comprehend what I was seeing, because I was like, I knew who this character was. I didn't know you could actually recreate it that accurately in real life.
I can tell you, for those who haven't had the chance to see some of these pictures, I can guarantee you what you don't see is that each of these costumes is designed to last about 3 hours.
I know,
like literally.
Yeah.
Hot glue,
held together
safety
with like safety pins, hot glue, Fabri-Tac, and a bunch of willpower and hope.
And a great photographer. I don't want to single anybody out, but I do feel like I have to single one person out in the chat because they're the person that I see time and time again, like really holding the core torch. There's a guy in the chat named Ace Dad Core or Kaito Ace. Kaito Ace.
Hi, Ace Dad Core.
He donated a ton of like items and merchandise and stuff like that for
that's great.
for this stream. And Matt, we're pretty freaking proud that we just broke the 3,000.
Yeah, we are, guys. We're at.
Where are we sitting at right now?
We are at $3,590
right now.
That's amazing.
And this is all
unreal.
People from the Final Fantasy 15 fandom. Like I know that like. I just hope that says something about the fan. I don't know what your like personal experience was. Like I hope it was a good experience for you, but I just want you to know how it means so much to everybody here. Like when I was talking to you the other night when we were practice zooming, I was like trying to hold it in and being like, "Don't be cool, Shay. Be cool. Like don't show them." I played Final Fantasy 15 when my dad was dying, and so and core had elements of like, like failure and pushing through and like, seeing it till the end in the worst circumstances. And, we just, every single part of that game, I don't think would have happened without everyone, you included. So,
thank you.
Sorry, I'm just like
no.
Matt,
No, it's all good.
Sorry, I'm going to do a sorry jar. I have a sorry jar. If I say sorry unnecessarily, I have to put $1 and all of it's going to go to charity. So I don't actually have dollars right now. So I have to donate probably, I don't know, maybe like $25 to
squeeze the sorry.
But on that kind of topic, right? Like what was one of your favorite memories as core recording this in Final Fantasy 15? Like do you have a particular memory or maybe at a con or...
We'll get to questions too.
Yeah, for one, a huge memory for me was booking the role. And going off what I was saying earlier, having Final Fantasy be such a big part of my life, like my entire life, from childhood to adulthood, to getting the auditions coming through, I was already like, oh my God, let's hope, fingers crossed. And the first indicator of booking, not even my character, but Ray Chase has been a friend of mine for a long time. We were at the same agency. I remember when he was starting out. Yeah. And we became friends, and he called me and was like, "Can I get lunch with you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he says, "All right, cool." So we get lunch. And he's like, "So I booked the lead in Final Fantasy 15, and I was so freaking excited for him and for knowing not only that he was going to do a great job, but he's just a good person. Yeah. And I remember exploding with kind of joy and being proud of him, and then getting the call for core and knowing that I would now be able to work with him in the project, and it was kind of like a paternal, mentor role was super important to me too, because not only did I get to bring this character to life, I get to do it with
your friends.
Yeah,
I know.
And then the more I learned about the cast, there were also other friends. Like I knew Robbie through this stuff, and he's super awesome. And then Darin.
Oh my God, I don't know if you want to tell the story, but it's amazing.
I'll tell you briefly. So Darin DePaul, we met doing orc voices in Warcraft after he had just moved to LA after spending a lot of his life in New York doing theater. And we became immediate friends. It was a weird gravitation of like, I don't know what it is about you, but you seem really special, and I want to be friends for a long time. And so we began talking and
such a gem.
Out. He's incredible. Oh my God, such a sweetheart. And
just want to wrap him up in bubble wrap.
We discovered after a few years of friendship when he posted about him being in an apprenticeship program for the Burt Reynolds Dinner Theater in Jupiter, Florida. I was like, my grandmother used to co-run that theater. My mom and dad both worked there. And the picture he posted of this class had my mom in it. And I realized that he knew my parents before I was born.
Oh my God.
In Florida.
Where I grew up. And his first game of D&D he played with my mom, with one of the only games she ever played. And then here we are, 30 plus years later, running into each other in Los Angeles, becoming friends. And it was a really odd, weird full circle. So it just seemed like this cast of good people all came together and that to me is probably the most special.
I love that.
For sure. Oh, and I mean, Darin just killed this this role of Ardyn.
I auditioned for it. For a lot of the roles.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a great meaty character. I'd love for it. And then when I found out that Darin booked it, I was like, perfect. I am so. I could not be happier that somebody else booked this part because he's gonna knock it out of the park.
So Matt, I gotta be real with you. We had Adam on call right before you were here.
Ignis.
And he was talking about how Ardyn was a character he would be interested in playing, and the chat just like went bananas. And it's happening again. Everyone is like, yes, when you just said that you would love to, or you auditioned for Ardyn, right? Mm-hmm. There's that connection.
But nobody could have done it any justice on the scale that Darin did.
No, that's absolutely 100% true. Our hesitation is because, like, Adam, like, we asked him if he would, like, recite a line from Ardyn, just his own take.
And they're asking again. I'm so sorry. Is there any way you can do your own
I don't want to make you feel like you're a puppet. Be like, dance monkey, but
but this is kind of a reoccurring theme in the chat now. So if you would be so kind in your own Ardyn,
if it's too much to ask, you could totally say no. If you're like,
no, I'm looking up Ardyn quotes right now to see if at least I'm not completely off base here.
Totally. Well, only because it doesn't change like what Darin did with the role. Like, nothing will change, nothing will top him, but it will provide like an interesting what's the word, like, it's an interesting peek into what like the character might have been if like somebody else had been cast at it, you know. Like, I think there's always that curiosity. And Darin, I think, said, by the way, everybody needs to thank Matt right now. Oh, okay, sorry, I just need to say this before anything. So a lot of these people tuned into the Adam versus ISEB stream, which was the charity stream we did in March. And that would not have happened without Matt. Matt vouched for me. Like, I don't know if Adam would have talked to me or been receptive if Matt hadn't vouched for me. Like, no, she's not crazy. I mean, she's a little crazy, but so
right kind of crazy.
Everybody needs to thank Matt for that. And I also feel like you are a huge part. I don't think Darin would have done this if you had. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he would, but he's very hard to book because he's a very busy man, and so
he's a very busy man.
Totally understandable. And when he heard that you were doing it, that he was like, yeah, I want to do it. And I don't think they have much access to Darin, so this is going to be really special for him.
And they are blowing up with love for you right now.
Oh, I know. They're just I don't know. Can you see the chat? They're just going nuts.
Oh,
okay, so Ardyn. If you want. No pressure whatsoever. If you want to do something else, we haven't really.
I'm trying to find a list of quotes here, and all the quotes are coming up for Dissidia.
The one that they asked Adam to say was, "The throne brings you here. It seats only one." And that takes place at the very end of the game when Ardyn is sitting on the throne in the capital, and Noctis is coming to do a little Simba Scar action.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I hate to ask you guys to do this on the spot. It's like so uncomfortable because I'm like, oh gosh,
no.
I would be so nervous. But I know this is your job.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Well, he has such a theatrical flair, Ardyn.
He does.
Villains, a lot of the good villains really do, and that's why those characters are so delicious.
Right.
For performers. So it's was it the throne? The throne brings you here. It seats
only one. Yeah.
Right. So it's like a. Let me see. The throne brings you here. It seats only one.
Oh my god. This is so... What? Oh god, okay, like goosebumps, hang on.
So good!
I think I'm going to say the same thing that I said to Adam, so if the chat is probably like, she's a broken record. Like...
The chat's going bananas.
The chat is just like... The fact that you can do that without any preparation and bring something to it, like... If anybody believes that acting is not an actual skill that needs to be honed, like, this is like proof right there. I could never in a million years do what you do, and it's chilling, the fact that you can like elicit that kind of emotion. Like, just the cat chat's still going like bonkers right now.
But it's practice. It's like honestly, like any skill, you know, it's techniques and things that you learn, but it's also repetition, because with repetition brings comfort, and with comfort gives you the ability to just without thought and without fear, make a choice and go with it. And that's so much what acting's about. And just through that repetition and practice, it becomes something comfortable.
That actually is a good segue into one of the questions that popped up in the chat from My Euphorio. They're referencing a line that you did from Core. It was, I guess, in the Royal Edition, Windows Edition, Chapter 14. There's a hidden line Core has.
I've played it a million times.
I guess about how it has been like the greatest honor for him to have served the two finest kings in Lucis. So they're asking like those kind of like heavy lines, like how does it feel to kind of deliver something with such weight? Like how do you what is your process?
I love it. Are you kidding me? Like that's the kind of when you have the opportunity to really drive home a character arc, especially in a mentor role. Understanding that weight's important. So it's with the directors. Keith Farley, who directed this, is also a dear friend and an amazing director as well as actor. He voices Thane, one of my favorite characters in Mass Effect.
Nice.
We work hard to get to the context and the narrative that leads the characters to that point. So in scenes like that, it's feeling the weight of it. And once I've kind of been comfortable in Core's skin and what he's trying to accomplish, it just becomes a point of being honest with that delivery, understanding the weight of it, and from his standpoint making sure that he imparts just how important these words are and the impact he wants to have on these boys from his perspective that he wants to see become something greater. And so stepping into those shoes, bringing that weight, and with a character like Core, it's interesting because he's a soldier. He's trained not to show emotion, but it's important for him to show some of it without belaying the importance of what he's getting across. And so it's a very fine line of still being that very important, forceful figure, but making sure that he understands that what I want is for the best, all of us, and for you. So it's been.
I'm only smiling. I'm only grinning ear to ear, not because I'm laughing. I'm just because it's so good. It feels so good to like listen to the characters again. Just it's been so long. Like we're not getting any more updates, and that's fine. The game is complete as it is, but just. It feels like coming home to hear like that. And
it's comforting. Like I haven't played this game since it came out almost 4 years ago. So like revisiting it again today has been really fun. It's like nostalgic. I'm like, this is really fun.
Don't worry too much about me. Retirement's been nice. I drink a lot of coffee. I own 16 cats. So.
Oh, okay. Continuing to bring it full circle, Matt.
Okay. We've been asking questions.
Which is better, cat or dog?
Oh.
Yeah.
You are terrible for asking me this question.
Blame the chat. Blame the chat.
I understand. I've grown up with both, and I love them both for different reasons. Mm-hmm. I would say in a world free of the perpetual social and political anxiety that we live in, cats would be my choice because they are autonomous and they're more of like a really awesome roommate.
Yeah.
With the way things are right now, I'd have to choose dogs because that loyalty, that emotional connection, to me is a very much needed comfort.
Yeah. It's funny because during this pandemic, I feel like cats and dogs have experienced two different pandemics. The dogs are like living for it. They're like, Mom is here all the time. I'm so happy. Meanwhile, my cat Loki is like, can you leave yet? Like, why are you still here? You know?
Yeah. Can I express also from earlier how much I nerded out when I discovered that Core was going to be leading the Gilgamesh DLC?
Oh my god! Okay.
Since Final Fantasy V.
Oh my god!
Gilgamesh's theme is like one of my favorite Final Fantasy games of the entire series.
He's so good. He was underutilized, if anything. Like I would have loved to have seen him in the main game, but oh my god! I think unpopular opinion. I think Gladio's DLC was actually one of the strongest ones.
It actually was my favorite.
It was the shortest. I understand why people felt like, okay, they got a little gypped because it was a little linear. And it was a little short. But like for me, as pure storyline, like, I mean, I guess you could argue Prompto has like a pretty beefy one too. But like I wanted to know more. We knew Prompto had like a messed up past. Like I wanted to know what Gladio was thinking, and I'm so glad we got to see it through Cora's eyes because. I mean, I think, I guess I'm sad that we didn't get more of Core. I'm happy with what we got, but he had so many other stories that
I know.
He was ready to be told.
Even the early development of the game, he was supposed to be as prominent as the other characters, and then just through the I don't know, 400 years the game was into pre-development.
Yeah.
He got trimmed a little bit, but I'm just happy to have been a part.
I know, and we are lucky that you. We're so lucky.
It couldn't
We're so
have
lucky.
happened to a more deserving person, Matt. Seriously,
True, and
it was so dope.
And really,
so dope.
I hope when you you've got. Okay, I say there's so much talent. I'm sorry, I'm just losing my mind here. I've got so much I want to say. I know everybody wants to talk in the chat, and I'm like, stop chat. I'm going to talk. They're like, Shay, God.
They have questions.
The whole cast is a bunch of really talented actors. And I'm not just saying that. I really believe that the reason, in spite of the game's flaws, that lightning really struck with this cast, because people love this game, even though it took 12 years to develop, even if it wasn't the game. People love this game. And I think that, you're going to go on to have an amazing career. Your star is just going to continue to get brighter and bigger, and it couldn't happen to a better person. But I do hope, I hope Core finds a place in, falls somewhere in the all the roles that you've done as something that you can really fondly look back on and be really proud of, because I know that everybody freaking loves it.
Yeah, there's a couple more questions.
Sorry, we'll let you go pretty soon.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah.
If we can squeeze one more question, this is kind of like what we've been talking about. This one's from Holly Jolly Pace. So, if Core got his own episode,
oh yeah,
what do you think? What would we explore? What would you?
Side note: Core was the hardest enemy to beat.
Oh,
he kicked my ass up and down. It took me 3 hours to beat that stupid. I had to listen to Matt's voice. Yeah, I had to listen to you over and over, being like, suck it up, or whatever he says, I
hey, you know what? You learned. You came out of there stronger for it, so I'd say it worked out okay.
So, go ahead. Answer.
What would you think about episode Core? What would that be?
From a realistic standpoint, I would love to see everything he was doing simultaneously.
Yeah.
With as you're going through the main story, what elements he was setting up before meeting them at different locations, and kind of him dealing with the fallout of, the crumbling royalty and the just all the chaos going on. It'd be kind of fun to have a solo adventure to kind of experience what it would be from that perspective.
Yeah.
Selfishly, I would also like it to be just a very wholesome look at his day-to-day life. Like I say, even post-retirement, have it even be a DLC that's less Final Fantasy and more Animal Crossing, where it's just
totally.
Him,
oh my God, we've been playing so much Animal Crossing. Do you play Animal Crossing, Matt?
It was my comfort blanket for about 3 months into this pandemic. I haven't played too much recently because it's been very busy. But it's been a necessary necessary sense of control in times when I didn't feel like I had much.
I play it so much that I cannot play Final Fantasy 15 right now properly. I keep hitting the wrong button to pick stuff up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just ah!
Yeah, I blame Animal Crossing and Hades for the same for me.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
So, I do have something for you. I have something for all of the voice actors.
What is that?
Yes, it's an award. So the other 4 guys were nominated for a voice acting award for the KupoCon, the Crystal Awards, and none of them won. So I felt bad that they didn't win something. So I wanted to get them all awards, and then I was like, well, I can't leave Matt out.
They've earned it.
You have to, Matt. Don't. It's probably easy to undersell yourself. I do it all the time, but you totally earned it too. People, yeah. Oh, okay.
This is her sorry jar. Every time she says sorry, we throw something in here. There it is.
So, I got you an award. The closest thing they had to a katana was this Spencer. So that's what. Let me show everybody.
I love it.
Hang on a second. I hope you remember Final Fantasy lovingly from this award. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's the little fencing dude here, and what it says, with the plaque says. Do you know what Cor Leonis means in Latin?
I knew it at one point.
It means Lionheart.
Lionheart, that's what it was, yeah. Which I remember back in the day, I was like, as I was saying, it's a full-on Final Fantasy VIII reference.
Yeah. So this is actually in reference to the older Cor that we see in the Royal Edition. It says, best performance of a supporting character with the heart of a lion and the face of a silver fox. There's plenty of people who were like #daddy when Silver Fox Core showed up. with like the well, I'll let somebody else deal with that one. Sorry, there's like expletives in the chat, like people, sexy dad, silver box cord, they're going on. So if you'll allow, I would be very happy. If you have a PO box, I would totally love to send this to you. You can stick it in a drawer or whatever you want to do.
That is so sweet. That'll live in my office. Thank you so much.
Everybody, thank you so much, Matt. I thank you so much for spending so much of your time. You caught into the chat a little bit early and you stayed, and this was just, I can't even tell you. Like people have been like donating.
I mean, we're just all because of people. We're at $4,130.
Wait, since
That's
you've
incredible.
been here,
since Matt's
since
been
we've
here,
talked
we've like
to you,
got $1,000.
Oh my God,
Yeah!
Matt! Thank you.
I love it.
So
this is all for the Rady Children's Hospital too, guys. So such a good cause.
I hope the next time we see each other, and we're taking quarantine very seriously. Kat, she quarantined Stephanie, who's here. She took a COVID test before she came down here. We're all taking. I know you're doing the same thing with Critical Role. We it's real, folks.
Yeah.
But I hope when times are a little bit, restrictions have eased, we can enjoy a conversation like this over drinks sometime.
I'd love that.
I miss
It's been way too long.
I know.
Miss you guys.
It's fun to catch up with everybody.
Okay. Have a nice Saturday. Good news. Celebrate the good news.
Yes, indeed.
The good CNN news.
Indeed.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. This whole project has been such a joy, and I'm glad we had a chance to get together and celebrate it today. Thank you, everyone, for coming and tuning in to these wonderful people helming this wonderful charity event, and for supporting with your time and your money this incredible cause. So much love.
Couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll see you when we see you.
Bye, Matt.
Indeed.
Bye. Awesome. Matt,
I'm gonna do some shout outs real quick, guys.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I've had to turn off the alert box because you understand why. Like, if it had just been popping up every 5 seconds, there's no way.
We got to do this. Okay, so we've got Gilgamesh. Thank you so much for the donation.
No, that's okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Gilgamesh.
Trevor, thank you so much. Oh my God.
Trevor. What's going on, Trev?
Anonymous, thank you. Tiki Blast, thank you.
Kristen and Quincy, you guys were here earlier this morning. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Nerdy Teacups, thank you so much. Claudio Ramen, thank you so much. Satoshi Chaos, thank you. Wispophysis, thank you so much.
Dang. Oh, and you got the. Oh God, I'm so glad people are getting some of these.
Shay, a different Shay. Thank you so much.
Who's got the best name?
Laptop, thank you again. Madeline Phi, thank you so much. And then we're back to Kura. Thank you guys.
Freaking God, you guys.
4,000.
I don't even know what to say. Like, we still have 2 voice actors to get through. Like, my brain, I know, and I still have to play the damn. Oh my gosh, I haven't. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're here, and I'm not beating the game like I said I would. I'm gonna work my butt off to beat it at the end.
Guys, how spectacular was that? That was really great. For everyone in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Matt seems like such a sweet person.
I'm sorry we didn't get you in here.
That's okay. That's okay.
Shay Squad. That's right.
It is all good.
Well, I'm sure the next time we see Matt, you'll be with us.
I've met him a few times already. Yeah. I've met him a few times.
I always feel
He's
a little bad
person
because it's like I feel like it could potentially be overwhelming if there was like 3 heads like what's going. I mean, one of me is already bad enough, and then just sorry. Thank
you, Lena, for the reminder. It is Darin Paul's birthday, so we have to make sure to acknowledge when
I do. I put a note on his. Wait, should we sing him happy birthday?
We should absolutely sing him happy birthday.
Can you
yes,
sing and play?
I can sing it. Well, can I play happy birthday?
No, it's okay if you can't. Don't worry about it. We can sing it.
We can sing it. Kathryn and I are experts at this.
Yeah, Kathryn and I. Stephanie and I sing happy birthday on stream all the time.
Yeah.
Every day.
It is Darin's birthday today. Yeah, quick, everybody go see Darin in the 1994. I saw that question, Jay. I don't know if I'm going to ask him that. Like, I would love to ask him that question, but is that like a weird question to ask? Is he going to like be like, who's looking
apparently.
If it's funny, if you think that he'll get a kick out of it, I'll ask it.
Don't mind me.
So we do have a guitar.
I don't know if I can. I can definitely sing it, but I don't know if I can play it. I've never tried.
What is it? I could probably maybe I can play it. You guys can sing it because I. Oh.
I don't like that key though.
It's my guitar.
No, ukulele. We have a guitar though.
Yeah, it's a giant guitar.
Yeah,
apparently.
so okay.
I've been learning to play on a guitar that was like 10
times.
sizes
Okay,
too big.
so this guitar is literally the biggest guitar on the planet.
It's the giantest guitar on earth. Like the neck of it is.
Hey,
huge.
I can play it. Not really well, but wait. Oh, maybe you'll get a peek at a long time ago.
No, not yet.
Not yet. That's part of our song.
They haven't earned it yet.
That's part of our $5,000 reward.
Have we unlocked
Yeah, it is
any
a fat
more?
neck, apparently.
Have we unlocked any more?
Yes, we have.
gold?
And
what have we unlocked?
We're
Let's
gonna
talk
wait.
about it.
I
just
gotta
so you
get
know,
the
we
next. Okay, no, we got. Oh, Tom. I gotta take a picture for Tom. So hang on a second. Well, yeah. Let's pull up the.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Okay.
Wait, actually, maybe do this then.
And guys, I do want you to know that lunch was ordered, and it is Thai.
Yes.
Thank you, Adam Croasdell.
All because of Adam Croasdell.
Because he said he wanted
talked
Thai.
about Thai food, and it made us very hungry.
He
for
said
Thai
he wanted
food.
Thai. I was like, you know what? I want Thai.
We are. Oh my gosh, we got a $500 donation.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Wait,
do we
hold
have? Let's turn alerts back on. Do we have?
Oh, that was on. Okay. I'm gonna call. I know he asked to remain anonymous. I'm just gonna call him, and I'm putting him on audio. He doesn't have to say his name. He can remain anonymous.
I'm speechless.
I know you asked to be remain anonymous. I will not say your name. Get out of here. What?
Guys, thank you for doing
Oh my god. I'll tell it.
Thank you so much.
Did you watch the
Thank
Matt?
you.
Did you watch Matt on there?
I did. He is
He's
everything.
so. I know he's everything.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay. Everybody say thank you to this anonymous donor. He is. I don't even know what to say. Like I can't ever thank you enough for that. I can't repay you, but I promise I'll do my best in your friend.
You guys you're doing good. Keep doing.
Thank you
keep
so
doing
much,
it.
you so
Tom.
much,
I cannot
Anonymous.
believe this. I just.
I'm in it for the purple hair. So.
Oh, that's right. My hair is. Okay. Maybe
I guess
we should
you
just
dye
get
Shay's
started
hair.
on that. Well, that would. Yeah. Okay. All right. You're right. That's right. I love you so much. I'll talk to you later. I promise. Okay. Thank you so freaking much. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
That's so sweet. That is so sweet. That's seriously like the sweetest thing
Yes.
ever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's you told us.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry. I know.
I am so stoked that my day is made. Now I get to dye your hair.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it.
Our trigger as
Shay is
attack.
broken,
garbage.
guys.
I know.
Everybody's generosity just like broke.
Thank you, Mr. Gar.
Literally
it's
broke Shay.
I don't even. I really didn't think there was anything that could top the Adam versus ISEB stream, but I'm definitely just like in a state of perpetual shock. I'm so like all of my like fatigue is just gone. I don't know. I shouldn't tell
You've
you
gotten
this.
your second win.
I shouldn't tell you this. When I went upstairs to like wash my face and change my shirt, I actually like dry heaved into the toilet a few times because
no.
I don't know. I was just sick for some reason. I was nervous. I think I was nervous about the I don't know. I don't know why I was nervous because clearly there's nothing to be nervous about. These people, they all put their pant legs on one leg at a time.
They're all our friends at the end of the day. We're all just vibing, guys.
This is true. Okay. I have to send another. You guys talk.
I know the chat is speculating and asking a lot of questions, guys. We're gonna remain anonymous with who it was.
It wasn't any of the VAs. It wasn't anybody you knew. I don't think. I mean, maybe some of you know him, but it was just a personal friend who has always done good for people and helped. He's a successful person and he shares that success with others. And I can't even. I don't know what to do. Like I if I wasn't married, I might offer him like, be like, I'll do anything, Tom. Really, but I'm happily married, so we'll just tell Tom. Excuse me. We'll just tell the person. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat there. Speaking of, man, I am just like.
Do you want to grab some water for yourself?
Would you?
Yeah.
And well, actually, can I ask you to do
I
it
have
because
to
I
get
gotta
the
do
food.
it.
The food is gonna be arriving any minute now.
Oh, okay,
I got a
that's fine.
notification.
No, that's fine. All right, let me get set
Nobody
up.
heard
We
anything.
didn't hear it.
Nobody
No,
heard a single
it was
thing.
not. Yes, Fred. What a great. Yes, it was Fred. It was Fred. It was Fred. It was Fred.
Full circle.
I didn't say. I didn't say Greg. no, that I don't. Yeah, no, it wasn't Greg. But we're not going to speculate anymore. It wasn't an actor. It wasn't. It's probably nobody you guys know. It's just somebody very near and dear to me. Near and dear to all of us, really.
It's just literally Fred.
Where was I going? I'm gonna go get you water. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it was Fred, the Magitech dude. What's his face? Gladio axe.
Yeah. That's Fred.
Okie dokie.
He's a good friend.
Dave. It was Dave the Hunter. Yeah. Okay. Dave fell into a windfall apparently and gave it to Linda Freya. Maybe it was Linda Freya.
It was Linda Freya, exactly.
Gladio murdered, exactly. Okay. I gotta get down here. I'm sorry. While I'm setting up for the next one, my voice. I am gonna have no voice tomorrow whatsoever.
Drink your water, lady.
It's empty. I drank it all.
Don't worry. Stephanie's gonna get some water.
Oh my gosh, this is wild. This is a wild. You do know that you will definitely fly over the donation goal. I
mean, the fact that we're even,
I really
like,
did
you
not
guys
think,
are insane.
I really, when I added up how much all of the donation bundles would be valued at, it was like $3,500. And I was like, you know what? It'd be awesome if every single thing sold, but if nothing else, like, I mean, if we'd gotten $100, if we'd gotten, it doesn't matter how much we make. I mean, ultimately, it really doesn't matter, but I am so happy to say to people that the fandom, the Final Fantasy 15 fandom, it's more generous and more amazing than almost any other fandom that I can think of. I'm not saying there aren't other fandoms that don't do great things, but this is just, for such a tight-knit fandom that doesn't have a lot of, like, you know, a huge, massive following, we do so much good. And it's not me. I mean, these guys helped out a lot. It's not me. It's everybody else who's
it's
doing.
all you guys.
You guys
that showed up. Everyone.
Although I will promise, I do vow to donate however much money. These are all $1, so whatever that is, I will also donate. I'll do it at the very end of the stream.
I donated. I was trying to get a reward. I got it.
She did.
Which one you get?
She got one of these, but it was
I was literally just gonna say all the prizes I really wanted. I wanted that Ebony cup. Yeah.
Nerdy Rogue is back. Recipe.
Okay.
Hi guys.
For those. Oh my god. Okay, I have to email Mr. DePaul. I'm never gonna be able to say his name. I just can't do it. Like, he like shows up in a suit. I'm just like, excuse me, Mr. DePaul.
You guys are amazing. Truly. This has been so much fun.
I need to talk to my mom because I need to get her prepared after the Robbie. We're gonna do the donation incentives after everything because
we don't want to distract from setting up for the interviews or distracting from the interviews themselves. So we're just gonna hold on those donations.
Oh, we're not even gonna post them?
Oh no, the milestones.
We're gonna
the milestones.
Not
the incentives. Got it.
Yeah, so we're just gonna hold on redeeming those milestones until after we're done with the interviews. I think that's just a better choice for everyone.
I just ran right into a bush, kids.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we're halfway through. We are halfway through.
We're so this is insane, guys.
And, I mean, we're halfway through the guests.
Oh yeah. We've got.
I just can't believe
2 more, right?
Yeah, this is 3 hours has gone by in like a blink of an eye.
By the way, I should ask. Do you have a preference on which?
No. I'm tapping out.
Okay.
I'm
cool.
just sitting here because I'm trying to proceed with the game.
No, that's a good call.
Okay, that's my alarm to email Mr. DePaul. Stop.
I don't know. I'm gonna pull up the chat.
Do you think it would be weird to sing him happy birthday? That wouldn't be like too
we can
like
just wish
awkward.
him a happy birthday.
Yeah, let's just wish him a happy birthday. We'll see where it goes from there. The whole day has gone by so fast. Just Galuna, you've been here like almost the entire time, so like you're marathoning with us. Thank you so much,
everybody. I mean, there's people in the chat who've been here the 90. Even though
you guys have been here this whole time.
Absurd.
Like,
it's unreal.
It's seriously, it's so great. We love that we get to spend this time with you guys.
Jessica's
you have no
been here
idea.
The whole time.
Okay.
Like, you guys are next level. Thank you so much.
The quickest 13.5 hours of your life. Oh my god, it's in 13 hours. That is insane.
Wow, that is unreal. I feel like my tonsils are about ready to like.
Deviant Sunite, you missed Ray, but don't worry, the VOD is going to be up for 14 days after the stream, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually highlight it, so it'll be up permanently.
Oh, okay, great. So you'll be able to go back and you'll be able to watch the interviews even though you missed them.
Things you can highlight if you've not
as many as you want.
Really? You can just highlight every single video you ever do, so that you'll never lose anything?
I mean, in theory.
That's awesome.
Hey, you know what, Maestro? No worries. Just the fact that you guys are able to stop in for a little bit is really awesome for us.
For you.
Thank you for the follow, Black Wraith T.
Thank you. Hello.
All the people that have followed, donated, you guys are rock stars. We love you.
Please.
I actually need to get more water, so I'm giving this to this one.
I don't know how to play this game, guys. I also
Me neither. Shay changed the controls.
I know. I don't know how it works. I'm like pressing everything. I was like, I opened a menu. How to?
You get the.
Oh, okay, guys. What is Ignis going to cook?
I'll wait to admit you until
We have veggie medley stew,
2 p.m.
burly bean bowl. I want to find like something Thai because Adam Croasdell said that he is here for Thai food. All right, let's see. Egg fried crustacean bowls. Schnitzel. Okay, there's curry. He did say he liked curry, so maybe we'll make curry in honor of Adam. That might be a fun idea. Yeah, there's curry. Okay, let's do the curry, guys. Let's do the curry. Garden curry. And it's vegetarian. That's perfect. Adam would love it. I love that snap. I'm just obsessed with that snap more than anything. How many of you here have Ardyn as your favorite character? He's yours and you cannot wait. Jill, Ardyn is an amazing character. He's such a good character in this game. Like, just absolutely, he just stole the show. I honestly think it was like an excellent, amazing performance. ISEB, what's your favorite recipe? Do you have a favorite food?
Yes, I do have a favorite recipe. I'll tell you in a second.
She's going to share her favorite recipe in just a second, guys. Make enough to go around, honestly, though.
Until right before.
I could go for some curry right now.
My favorite recipe in the game, it's the I can't remember. It's not the Crown City dumplings. It's save pictures of Ignis, like good pictures of Ignis. They don't have, if they're not that good, don't worry about it. Just save anything that's gonna be good for the end stuff. Hello, sorry, I have a Zoom link for you. Please take your time and don't feel rushed. I'll wait to admit you until right before 2 p.m. The fandom is beside themselves.
How do I? Okay, I'll save this one.
Like telling everybody
he's in it, but I don't think he's in any other photos. Oh, okay, he's in this one too. Okay.
Okay.
What about my favorite recipe? I have my favorite recipe is it is a pasta recipe. It's a lemon cream pasta. The sauce is made out of like pureed onions and lemon juice. It is quite arduous to like make, but oh my god, does it turn out so good. You just like caramelize some onions and some lemon zest.
Okay.
And some lemon juice, and you
Oh, the door is open, so the lighting is weird. Hang on one second.
Oh yeah, no worries. We're gonna just close the door. But yeah, that is my favorite recipe. I love making it. It takes a lot of time and effort, but it is so good.
Oh, no worries.
You love how they gave Ardyn the Duquesne orange cake. Yeah. Episode Ardyn needs justice for sure. It was his official dish at the Square Enix Cafe. Ooh, fun.
Did we look at these pictures?
Yeah, she asked me to save all the Ignis pictures, but there like are none.
I got cold again. Guys,
yeah, he's in this one too.
It got, like, the sun came out for a moment, and it got so hot, and then now it's cloudy again, and now I'm, like, freezing, so my clothes are going back on.
Ooh, Sinath, pizza ordered. Very nice.
Oh, heck yeah. Speaking of order, where's our tie?
You know, it was supposed to show up at 45, so I don't know. I haven't gotten the notification for it. Let me check. Nope, not yet, but...
Where is it?
9 minutes. Oh, that's taking its time.
They are taking their time.
They're taking their time. Oh, I'm green screening. My face is green screening.
I know, we gotta get Shay some white light. Look, guys, my chest is green screening. Yeah, it was raining, you guys.
Press F for Ardyn. I'm gonna give this back. I don't know how to play this game.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I cooked. I picked some pictures. We're good. I think you're good to exit out of here.